In a small, peaceful village situated beside a flowing river, there lived two people who couldn't have been more different from each other. Ukachi was a quiet and reserved young woman, known for her kindness and the gentle smile she always wore. She was loved by everyone in the village for her warmth and her willingness to help others. Ukachi had a special talent for making everyone feel valued, no matter who they were. On the other hand, Chibidoro was a solitary and gruff man who lived on the outskirts of the village. He had a reputation for being cold-hearted, always keeping to himself and never speaking to anyone unless absolutely necessary. Some said Chibidoro had been hurt deeply in the past, which had turned his heart to stone. People in the village often avoided him, thinking he preferred his own company and wanted nothing to do with anyone else. One day, Ukachi was out gathering herbs near the river when she heard a pained cry. Following the sound, she found Chibidoro struggling to free his leg from a trap set by poachers. Without hesitation, Ukachi rushed to his side and carefully released him from the trap. Despite his gruff exterior, Chibidoro was clearly in pain and vulnerable at that moment. Ukachi didn't shy away. Instead, she helped him to his feet and insisted on accompanying him back to his home. Chibidoro, unused to such kindness, grumbled at first but eventually allowed Ukachi to tend to his wound. She visited him daily, bringing him food and medicine. Over time, Chibidoro began to soften. He found himself looking forward to Ukachi's visits, though he still kept his emotions guarded. Ukachi, however, was patient and persistent. She didn't force her kindness on Chibidoro. Instead, she simply offered it freely, expecting nothing in return. Slowly but surely, Chibidoro's heart began to thaw. He started to talk more, sharing little pieces of his life with Ukachi, who listened with genuine interest and compassion. As the days turned into weeks, Chibidoro realized that the walls he had built around his heart were crumbling. He started to care for Ukachi, not just as the kind woman who had helped him, but as a friend and perhaps something more. The love and warmth that Ukachi had shown him began to awaken a love within him that he thought he had long lost. One evening, as the sun set over the river, Chibidoro looked at Ukachi and, for the first time in years, smiled a real, heartfelt smile. Ukachi returned his smile, knowing that the seed of love she had planted had finally begun to blossom in Chibidoro's heart. From that day on, Chibidoro was a changed man. He no longer kept to himself but became an active part of the village, helping others just as Ukachi had helped him. The love that Ukachi had shown him had awakened a love within him that spread to everyone he met. Ukachi and Chibidoro became inseparable. In the small village of Umechuku, Ukachi and Chibidoro became an example to true love. Everyone admired them. Moral of the story: love has the power to transform even the coldest of hearts. When we give love freely and selflessly, we awaken love in others, creating a ripple effect that can change lives and build connections where there were none before.